Okay, we're getting ready to clean. I figured I did this eye look, even though it doesn't look that great. I might as well film it, get something out there. It's not gonna be natural, because that's not me. But, yeah. So, we're just gonna do a candy eye, basically. Mainly because I feel like it. And, yeah. So. Does anybody else deal with their left eye coming out better than their right eye? Because that's what I'm dealing with. I was struggling with this over here for so long, and over here. Oh well. Okay, now that my eyes are mostly done, minus, the liner and the lashes, mascara and all that, I'm going to move on to my base. It's mainly drugstore products, so I'll show you all as we go. We're going to start off with this Essence Jelly Eye Grip under eye primer. Even though I already have eye cream on, it's just cooling and nice for under concealer. So I got this yesterday, so I'm still trying it out. By far, it feels good. I've already gone in with all my skin prep as well, so we're going to go in with the Essence Jelly Grip Primer. I've tried the e.l.f. one, and it broke me out, like, really bad, and so I'm trying this, and if it breaks me out, then that's like, what, $6? Just wasted, but could be worse. Could be the original. But yeah, we're just gonna go on with that, and I'll be right back. Now we go in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation. I got this yesterday as well, and I'm trying it out for the first time. Because I'm used to, like, the Milk Hydro Grip and all that, so I just felt like trying this for a change, and I had it on yesterday, and I really liked it. So I'm going to try it again today. Just as the palette that I used is also new. So, yeah. I usually just put on my foundation with a brush, and if there's any, like, brush streaks or whatever, I go in on top of the sponge and blend those out if needed. Now, after what feels like an eternity blending out my foundation, I go in with the LYS contour stick, and I just kind of stamp a little bit right there on my cheek and a little bit on the forehead. And I go in. Sometimes I use this brush, sometimes I use a foundation flat brush, but I prefer this one because it is very precise and easy to blend. So, just give me a few minutes to do that. I'll be right back. Okay, now that that's like 90% of the way blended in, I'm gonna go in with my blush. Today I'm using the Morphe. I'm not even gonna try to say Euphoric. Euphoric, Rush, and Hypnotized. It's just a nice pink, and they are very pigmented. Yeah. So I just go in with that same bronzer brush because I want my blush to blend into my contour or my bronzer. That just makes it easier. Okay, so now I go in with my concealer and just do a dot here, a dot there, swipe right there, just so that way I can clean up my eyeshadow. Now, sometimes what I do is I cut it here and I cut it there. Well, I should say most of the time I do that. Today I don't think I will because I feel like it's blended pretty well. So, just give me a few minutes to come back and I'll blend this while I'm away. One thing I also tend to do is spray my brush that I blend my concealer with a bit of a matte setting spray, just so that way it rehydrates it a little bit, and after it drying for a bit on your face, it just helps you get some more wiggle time to blend. So that way you can blend, but it's also a setting spray, so it helps set it. But I'm still going with powder, just to be sure. So I'll be right back. Okay, now that that's blended out, I'm gonna go in with my powder puff. That's not the right one. That's a dirty one that I need to wash. A powder puff and some loose setting powder. I'm not gonna bake. I'm literally just gonna take the smallest amount of powder, just set underneath my eye. But I'll also take it around the face because I'm trying to make it last. Now I usually just go in with the powder version of those products that I just applied. Like I'm going in with this contour right here and this blush. So I'll be right back and I'll show you the finished result of that. Now we go in with the lip combo. And I usually have like a lip balm on from like the very beginning of my look. So I'm just wiping that off. And today we are going to go in with the NYX 8-Hour Matte Liquid Lipstick. So, yep, and this one's in the shade Cool Mauve. So I'll be right back after applying. Now I go in with my setting spray just all over my face. All over my face. It shot me in the face. And before I go in with mascara, which I use the Maybelline Sky High mascara. And I might go apply her lash off camera. So I'll be right back. So while I was doing my mascara, I poked myself in the eye and I blinked. So I got that. And I'm just gonna move it with a spoolie. Because I let it dry and now it's gone. Now I'm just gonna go in with my Kosas Brow Pop eyebrow pencil and just fill in my eyebrows. Now that all that's done, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty eyeliner and just tight line where my lashes are. Like so. Because that makes a lot of a difference in real life. So it's not that hard to do, it's just a bit uncomfortable. Now's the point that I go in with my highlighter, of which this one's one of the hard candy ones. I don't remember which one specifically, but I'm pretty sure you can find it at like any Walmart or whatever. As you can tell, the lid came completely off of it, and I don't know when that happened, but yeah. So I just put a little bit of that on my highlights. Alright, and that's how I do my makeup for stream, but for today it's how I'm doing it to clean my house. And if I stream after that, then we'll see. Bye.